Hey guys, we're here in New York City. Finally, I've been looking forward to this trip for well, we've only had it planned for a month, but Bobby bought me Anastasia tickets back in September. So ever since then, I've been super excited to have a romantic weekend in the city. But anyway, so here we are. It's super windy, as you can tell. But back there is the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, super. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. I anticipate it being one of my favorites. So if you guys don't completely know what Battery Park is, well, we're right there with you, and we're slowly figuring it out as we walk around. It must have been, it's not like Ellis Island. Ellis Island was the big port of entry, but this must have been one of the other ports of entry. And then there are also lots of war memorials here, and obviously a view of the Statue of Liberty and stuff like that. So pretty cool. We just did this because it's really close to our restaurant, and this is our first night here, so we're not conquering too much of New York City yet, but this is a pretty cool place to check out. We're here at sushi. Oh. We have some edamame and some king crab dumplings. Oh my gosh. This sushi date is about to be so good.
There's a lot of pressure.
You can do this.
I can't do it.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
Alright, this is kind of demented, but
I think you need to move your fingers down a little more.
Never being able to hold a pencil correctly in real life has hindered me here. Okay, I don't have a lot of room, so we're going in.
You got this.
That's the way you're supposed to do it.
Don't worry about how you're supposed to do it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, success.
Watch this shit. Yep.
Really good.
That's how I use chopsticks.
It's Bobby trying wasabi.
Oh my god.
Right?
What the hell?
You have to be really careful. It's like the smallest amount will affect you. We're so fancy that we have some gold leaf on our sushi.
Is that real gold?
According to the menu, yeah.
What?
Welcome to Chinatown. We're headed for a real New York dessert experience, which is like those egg waffle things. So that's where we're headed. I'm super pumped. Thank you so much. Look at that. So we just came from the most amazing sushi dinner, and now we're at Edlu. Those are mochi? What is mochi?
Japanese and rice cake.
Oh, it's pretty good. That's interesting.
Usually
yeah.
just like ice cream.
Yeah, that's mochi. Yeah.
It's like a little gumdrops. Bite it from the top.
That's really good.
Oh.
That's yummy. That's really good.
It's actually really pretty. That's gorgeous when it turns.
So we went to Levain Bakery. I came here last time I was in New York City, and it's amazing. So here's amazing.
Oh yeah.
So good. Oh my god. And so now we're at Bluestone Lane, which was like my favorite coffee shop the last time I was here. We're gonna have this cookies, some cappuccinos, and maybe an eggs Benedict. It's gonna be like the greatest start to the morning. And then we're gonna go hit up the Natural History Museum. Good morning. Okay, this is Bobby having a latte.
You can't do this on film. This is so girly.
I want to know what you think. Oh my god, the pinky. Pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh my my god. Oh my god. That one's like soft.
Juicy.
So we wanted to wait and do this trip in like the summerish so we could walk around and not be freezing. But then we found out that this is the second to last weekend Anastasia's playing in New York City before it goes on tour for like a year and a half. So if it's in your city, you know, I would definitely check it out. I mean, we haven't seen it yet. I'm just assuming that it's gonna be amazing. But yeah, so now we did Levain Bakery, and then we did Bluestone Lane for a quick little breakfast. And now we're at the Natural History Museum, which is like Bobby's #1 museum that he wanted to go to. We pre-bought our tickets, so hopefully we can avoid this crazy line over here. We're doing this, and then we're gonna go to the Haven Rooftop Cafe for lunch. It's gonna be a good day. This exhibit really makes you realize how tiny you are. So if this big sphere is the size of the observable universe, this little cluster right here is the relative size of the Virgo supercluster of galaxies. More than 10,000 galaxies, including our Milky Way. And that's the relative size to the rest of our observable universe. And we're somewhere in there, tiny, tiny. Bobby's been ready to attack all the little kids to get this. Now's your chance. Live life to the fullest. I think it's all supposed to be life-size. Guys, see this fish right here that is like enveloped in its own mucus cocoon? It does that every night to protect itself from predators. That is so crazy. Am I the only one that didn't know elephant seals were like an actual thing? Like, this is the weirdest animal I've ever seen. This is the T-Rex. You can barely discern his tiny little arms from the like rest of his like rib cage. Like, luckily the weather kind of got a little better while we were in there, so it's nice and sunny. I can walk with my hands outside my pockets and not freeze, so that's all great. The Natural History Museum was so good. I've gone to a couple. I went to like London's Natural History Museum, and honestly I was a little bit bored, but this one was so interesting. My favorite exhibit was definitely the biodiversity and ocean life exhibit. It was just so cool. Like, the variety of life down there is amazing. What was your favorite exhibit?
The dinosaur hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both very good.
Every time we walked in, he like knew the name of the dinosaur and everything before we actually read the sign. So apparently his dinosaur video games are super scientifically accurate, which is impressive. Anyways, we gave ourselves like 3 hours there just because we only really have like 48 hours in the city. But it could definitely take all day. We probably saw a third of it at most, and there was so much cool stuff to see there. We also did this VR thing, this VR deep ocean little feature thing, and it was really cool. So we put on a VR headset, and it really felt like you were deep under the ocean. These sharks and whales and stuff were swimming like right in front of your face. Very cool. 10 out of 10.
I don't want to do it. breathing intensifies.
Love it. This is our real destination, is these glorious peanut M&Ms. Oh yeah. We're gonna leave with a chock full of that. How much?
I could do a bag of that. That's good.
We're just gonna fuck ourselves up with some dark chocolate M&Ms right now.
Yeet.
Look at that. Oh. A little overrated. It's mostly just a ton of billboards. You can't really come to New York City without doing Times Square.
It's right there.
What's your verdict?
I'm the proud owner of special dark M&Ms.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you going to do after day drinking other than, go spend an unreasonable amount on an unreasonable amount of M&Ms? Yeah. Only natural.
I do.
Okay, so we're here in the theater district. I might be a little bit overdressed, but sorry not sorry, because a dream is coming true tonight. We're going to see Anastasia on Broadway, and I'm so excited. But first, we're gonna go hit up Voce di Faccio for a nice Italian dinner. But yeah, I'm like super excited. I can't wait to see this play. It's like our whole reason for being in New York City. So here we go. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, thanks. Here, so excited. Thanks for making this happen.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
5 months late.
Okay, what are your top 5 food items of the weekend? How do you have 5? We didn't even eat that much.
Well, because I'm going into the dish level, not just the place. My number 1 food item of the weekend was the fettuccine bolognese I had last night at the restaurant.
Okay.
That was delicious. Other 4, in no particular order, the king crab dumplings.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever the first sushi roll that we had was, the Titanic one.
I think, yeah,
It
it's
was like
spicy Titanic roll.
It was spicy white tuna wrapped in salmon and something else. It was really
The
good.
caviar on top.
So that's 3, including my number 1. The breakfast pizza, and also the egg loo dessert.
Oh, wow. Okay.
My top 5 food items of the trip.
Okay. I don't know if I have top 5, but obviously, well, not obvious, but like I did Levain cookies because I liked it so much the last time I was here, so we went again. So Levain is definitely up there. As Bobby says, Laverne. No, that's not.
Laverne.
That's not the name. Definitely their dark chocolate. It's a dark chocolate cookie with peanut butter chips. That's my favorite. Brunch pizza, and then it's either the spicy Titanic roll we had or the Madison Ave roll. They were 2 specialty rolls at Haru Sushi, and they were both amazing. I could not choose.
Honorable mention to dark chocolate M&Ms.
What?
Honorable mention.
Sure. So I think I left off with, some clips of us leaving New York City, and before that, I basically showed you that we were in the theater district, about to head to dinner, and then to Anastasia, which was our main event of the weekend. But I haven't really caught you up since then. So if you're thinking about going to see the Anastasia Broadway musical, 100% you should so go see it. It was amazing. Like, I couldn't stop grinning from ear to ear during all of their songs, and it was just so good. So it wasn't a 1-for-1 copy of the movie, which I kind of liked. I was wondering going into it how they were going to bring to life the whole Rasputin element and all that kind of what's the word, like mystical, magical kind of element of the movie. But instead they replaced that with a Soviet soldier who's kind of the villain, for lack of a better word. And it was just super, super good. Our Anastasia was actually the understudy of the play, but she was phenomenal. Oh my God, so incredible. I'm so glad she was the actress on our night because I loved her. They go on tour next week, so definitely check out their website and see if they're coming to your city because it is so, so, so worth seeing. Bobby and I both agreed that it was our favorite part of the weekend, which I mean, that's obviously what we were there for, so it made sense. But honestly, we were driving home and I was like, let's turn around and go see it again. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm gonna stop. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this New York City vlog. Bye, thanks for watching.
Action. Action.
You're gonna zoom.
Action.
Okay.
Action. Okay, action.